Buried in the bowels of the building is one of the best bars in town, where, like in many of Amsterdam's clubs, there's a pretty relaxed attitude to soft drugs. If you do go to a club, keep some small change, as you'll probably be expected to pay to use the toilet and to tip the bouncer on the way out.
This place is a maze, and amazing. I mean, look at that view. If I got a room tonight, I have to share with a man and a woman. But I think they can trust me. You know, Amsterdam's a very cultured city. They got 141 art galleries and 42 museums, some of which specialise in some quite interesting themes. For instance, the very popular Hemp Museum. And a sex museum. But to be perfectly honest, these places are a complete rip-off. They're just designed to take money out of tourists. If you want to see a museum, you're much better off seeing a proper one. Now this is a serious museum. This is the Rijksmuseum. It's full of all that interesting stuff you find in museums, but today what I want to see is Rembrandt's Night Watch, one of the world's most famous paintings.
The Night Watch was painted in 1642 by Rembrandt. Its relatively informal depiction of a group of merchants was considered innovative at the time.
It's very somber, isn't it?
It used to be much somber before, you know. Around 1808, they cleaned it, and then they found out it's not a night painting, it's just a day painting. And I think there are about 34 people in it, but it's only 16 people that paid for it. It was 100 guilders, $50. It was a lot of money.
$50 in those days.
$50, yeah.
That's a lot.
But,
now, if these guys paid 100 guilders each to get their faces on the painting, what about there's a guy over there who's obscured by someone's arm?
Probably he paid half. He's only half
paid
of his
50 guilders.
face.
You get half your face.
But it used to be bigger. It had to fit in between two doors. It was too big, so they just cut off a meter or something, you know, 3 people on it.
You're kidding? So
Amazing,
there's some people missing from the painting?
Yeah. It took him about a year before he finished his painting. And people of Amsterdam didn't like him so much because they didn't like this kind of paintings that he makes, you know. If you look at the painting over there or over there, it's bright, it's clear, and the people are there standing, and, you know, everything is pretty clear in his paintings, but this is more like an action painting. Yeah. You like it? Not so much.
I do. I find it's powerful. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
It's all a bit gloomy. I mean, that period was pretty gloomy, though, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, art is very important for the people in Amsterdam. Unfortunately, art is pretty expensive, but we also have some places in Amsterdam where you can rent art.
Oh yeah.
Artotheek.
Yeah.
You go there? It's like a library where you can get art.
Yeah.
For a couple of months, for a couple of years, and you pay an amount of money for it, a percentage of the value of the painting.
So all of this is for rent?
And what you can do also, if you rent this for a couple of years, finally it's going to be your own property.
Actually, I quite like that.
This one, it's about 25 guilders a month.
Which
it's
way?
a possibility. Whatever you like. I think it's the other way around. I think it's this way.
I like this one.
Yeah, it's a beautiful one. It's made by a Chinese artist. You want to see it?
Yeah, it looks like an elephant.
It's not so heavy. It's made of aluminium. You know?
Comes apart.
It's pretty light.
Oh, it is.
It's easy to put it in your suitcase, bring it over for your family, whatever.
Well, I could take that home. Actually,
the other way around. This has to be in a bit. Oh, man, take care. It's not too expensive, but it's art. You need to take care with art.
Well, I'm really happy. Like most people go on vacation and come back with a T-shirt or some chintzy little souvenir. I've got an original work of art, $20 a month. It's worth thousands. $20 a month. It's great. You really can't come to Amsterdam without checking out the works of Vincent van Gogh. But unfortunately, the museum's closed at the moment for renovations. So this is about as near as I'm going to get. Hey, Vincent.
Hi.
How are you, man?
I'm all right.
Yeah, what's all this about?
For me, it's like Vincent is still alive, but he's still dead, and there's still people making money out of his work. Well, he was alive, he never made money, and they said he was crazy. No, it's this actually.
What's it?
It's the red light district. I cannot make a living of it.
You just need a little bit here, man. I tell you, it's all.
You know what we can do? You stay painting here.
Yeah.
I go do interviews on the streets with people.
I notice you've made almost a guilder.
Yeah.
I'll even give you 2 guilders 50. Eh? Don't say I'm cheap. 250.
Now, I guess everyone knows that Amsterdam's got the most liberal drug laws in the world. But if you're coming here to smoke pot, don't be stupid, don't do it on the streets. Go into these coffee shops which are government-controlled and government-taxed. And apparently they even sell coffee, but I haven't seen anyone drinking it. Hey, how are you, mate?
Hey, good afternoon. What can I help you with? I got the menu here.
All right. Crystallica, ML5 Haze Mist, White Weed. That's...
It probably all sounds like algebra.
Hang on, what's the difference between bio-weed and hydro-weed?
Bio-weed's like naturally grown grass. It's grown on like earthly soil, and they don't use any how you call it, feeding material or growing material. They just keep it as natural as possible.
Right. Well, I don't know. I mean, what do you I don't know. I don't know.
It depends on what you're looking for. You want to lie down on your couch, do nothing. You want to be a bit active. You want a mental high. You want a physical stone.
Yeah, all of the above.
I should suggest something high because you seem like an active person. So yeah, this is for the creative persons under this.
Oh, that's a heady little smell there. Yeah, what else we got?
One of the most powerful grasses there's available at this moment is called the greenhouse white rhino.
Wow, it's almost white.
We have this plant for really medical use. Many cancer patients, AIDS patients use that as a replacement for painkillers.
Is it really legal? I mean, some people say it's legal, some say it's tolerated. What does that mean?
The tolerated sentence is like the legal part about it. It's not really legal, but it's tolerated, you know? It's like I can sell a person 5 grams a day when he comes in the shop, but I can't exceed that because then I'm like fighting with the law. While you're here, enjoy it, but never ever take it home to your own country because you get in major trouble, you know? If you go to the States with like for a crumb of marijuana like this in your pocket, they might even give you jail sentence for it, you know, it's like ridiculous. For a Dutch person, it's like normal to smoke, you know, we don't go in a coffee shop and get completely stoned, that's mostly the tourists. We just sit in a coffee shop as a connoisseur and smoke a joint as someone else would drink a wine or whatever. We sell atmosphere, we don't see it as selling marijuana, we sell atmosphere.
I can't quite understand the conflict, though, between it's something that's illegal but it's taxed. So the government is actually party to the...
At least this way, some of it's coming through their things and they've got some control over it.
I suppose it brings a lot of tourists.
I mean, it brings a lot of... I mean, it's millions and millions of dollars of industry.
You think Amsterdam's cooler than, say, other cities in Holland?
Amsterdam's the best city.
It is.
I've been to a lot of cities in Holland, but you can't compare it to Amsterdam. It's like New York, it never sleeps.
Joint?
I think I've had enough.
Ah, well.
I'm going to chill out. Hey, good to meet you all.
Yeah.
Take care. You know, as beautiful as central Amsterdam is, I was just feeling a bit claustrophobic in there. It's nice to know that there's somewhere in the centre of town which has a bit of space where you can chill out. Vondel Park is the oldest park in Amsterdam. During the 70s, it was kind of like a non-stop Woodstock. With tents set up, it was a mecca for hippies. People lived in the park. Although you can't live in the park these days, there's no law against living in the 70s.
Amsterdam may be a centre for the arts, but that doesn't mean that all the culture is exactly world class.
Here, we're still here.
Just here?
Thanks.
You gonna pay?
Yeah, a bit.
I'll do your hat. What? You see this cutest Amsterdam? I don't know that.
to join in?
What is it?
It's called voetzak.
Okay, you got to keep it up, huh?
Yeah.
Just the foot, or you can use any part?
Any part. It's a nice traveling game, this foot bag.
Well, actually, it'd be easy to pack in the bag, wouldn't it?
It is, yep. And it's very social sport. You make friends without a problem.
Oh, what do you like on a dance floor, man?
Okay, maybe you want to learn a trick with the head? Two things you got to do.
Bob down.
Frown,
Can do
because that way you get a soft forehead. And bend through your knees. All right, and now to the foot.
Now what do I do?
Eye check.
Huh?
All right.
Well, I finally found a landmark I recognise. It's the Der Wacht. It's a pretty foreboding-looking building, isn't it? It was part of the original city wall. During the war, it was where the Nazis took Jews and rounded them up in that building. Now it's an internet cafe. Now, we're 200 yards from all this civility, but there's one place I want to go to. Okay, it's a little dodgy. It's not dangerous, but it's definitely sleazy. It's the famous red light district. Relative safety in an area where, if it's not illegal, at least it's tolerated and taxed and controlled. But it's still kind of scary in its own way, don't you think? Oh, man. It's like a chicken coop. They're all just lined up in little glass windows.
Smoke some? You want to smoke something?
No, man, I got...
Be careful of some of the back streets around the red light district, where there are a lot of very dodgy drug pushers. It was here that I almost got into a fight.
No, we don't do that. Good on you, mate.
Queen.
Ah, good on you, mate. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, what's going on, man? What's going on?
Hey, Bruno! Give me 5 kilos at the back. Don't do it.
I got coins, huh?
Yeah, let me pay them.
That's it. That must be... Oh, that's it. That's
Hey, come.
I got to walk home now, man. I gave him my last, man. I just gave him about 8 gilder. It's okay, man. We know the way home. It's cool. It's cool. Well, I feel less worried with a bunch of government-controlled prostitutes who are paying tax than some street hustlers who obviously wanted more than I was prepared to give. Now this is the Albert Kuyt market. It's the biggest market in the Netherlands. Bits and pieces from all over the world. Most of it like you'd expect at any market, just chintzy rubbish, but here you also get a lot of ethnic food because 40% of the population of Amsterdam are from other cultures, immigrant population. So here they buy their salted fish and their tropical fruits. You can get just about anything here. Wow, they got cheeses here I've never heard of. Hello. I'd like to try something really Amsterdam.
This is a very special one.
Is it?
Made on the farm. Yes, by the farmer's wife.
Can I try a little bit?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
The Dutch Emmental is sweet. This is this one. It's sweet cheese. This is a very nice
That's
one.
nice.
It's 2.85, please.
Anders iets erbij?
Well, to tell you the truth, I'm a bit disappointed with this. I was expecting a market full of exotic ethnic goods, but it's just the same rubbish you buy everywhere. Not a bad people buzz, but nothing special. Same stuff you buy anywhere on the planet.
Hey, Mr. Gemini. How you doing, man?
Hey, Gary.
Put there 5 there.
Thanks,
hey,
man.
so, guess what?
Cheers.
When are you leaving anyways?
Tomorrow.
Shit. What about you and I going to a wedding tonight?
Oh, yeah?
A gay one. You
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah.
Honey, you might even get the bridal bouquet. I got it one time, but I ended up with nothing. But anyways...
I can't even catch a cold.
Can I tell you something? You won't be messed up?
What?
You look very scruffy. I mean, this is Amsterdam.
I'm a traveler.
You're tacky. I'm looking all beautiful and all shiny. You look like
I can't compete
like a
with
mess.
that, man.
Are you ready? Let's go shopping. Now, who do you want to be, Toto or Dinah Ross? know something? The best thing you have to do is when you come to Holland, you have to get a herring.
A herring?
Man, it's a herring. It's a fish that they have.
Yeah.
And now we have the new herrings out, and they're great.
They'll come with chips?
No, this is not England. No, it's raw. And
it's not cooked.
And you take. Shall we do it together? Throw your head back, and then you go.
That's illegal in some countries.
Want to try? Come on, man. Be dangerous.
Well, when in Amsterdam.
Get your head back. There we go. Wow! Great. It's wonderful. Isn't it delicious? Isn't it? You love it? If you don't eat it, I'm going to eat it up for you. Okay. How was it?
Yeah, man.
You going to be okay? Hello? Can anyone help her? That means can anybody help her?
They're big.
I'd like you to give us a flower with love, a sunflower, for Van Gogh himself, you see? Okay.
Yeah?
Can we both steal a little kiss?
Okay, a little one, eh?
Okay.
Mwah.
Okay?
Mwah.
Okay.
Friendly town, isn't
Hey,
it?
Donkey Bell. And do you have any deodorant we could kind of put there? And kind of get that little hair together? I mean, these white men,
I've got a suit. I haven't worn it
you
yet.
should be like these black men, all shiny and nice. I'm going to put some little polish on you and shine you up, make you look good. Sorry, Jonathan, I got to see this man about a horse.
Okay.
Man, this is the best shop in town. This is all freaky things. Oh, man, that's just too much. Look at that, size 45. I'm sure it's a big foot. What do you think?
I'd feel weird going through customs for that
Come
stuff.
on.
Nah.
This is Amsterdam. Oh, well. What'd you do that for, man? Come on.
Just an impulse.
Oh, please. Come on, let's get on our way. Hey, can't find your stuff in here, then you have to go home and forget about it. Hey, that's not bad.
Oh, football team.
Even got the best football team there is in the whole world. Yeah. We almost won, but anyways, we didn't. But anyways, it's a great gift.
Actually, my nephew would love that. It's about the only gift I can afford. I might get that actually.
Excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I have to run a business in my house there, back there, like that.
Okay.
Just all you do is wash yourself up good, come looking good, and see you tonight, all right?
I'll see you at the wedding. Okay.
All right.
Cheers.
Okay.
I'm really looking forward to tonight. I don't know what to expect. I now pronounce you man and man. I don't know, I've never been to a gay wedding. But in Amsterdam, it's very common. See, 40% of the centre of the city is gay. And last year alone, they had more gay weddings than straight. So it should be good.
My microphone was in your dress. Ladies and gentlemen, my black eye and Bob and Bob make kiss your husband.
Amsterdam is the gay capital of Europe. The age of consent for gay men was lowered to 16 in 1971, and attitudes in general are fairly liberal.
Hey, congratulations! Yeah. Is this a recognised marriage?
Yes. It is, from my understanding, that this marriage is recognized throughout the world.
Well, I notice that kids these days, you know, you say someone's gay, it's like, oh, they're gay, like, big deal. No big deal, right? It's just, you know, oh, they're gay or they're Gemini. I mean, you know, I mean, it doesn't matter, does it? I mean, look, I've got to be a little bit honest about this. It's a bit tacky, isn't it? Come on, the whole thing.
Well, we tried to make ours not quite.
Oh no, that's salubrious.
We didn't want to do that. We wanted to do the best. We wanted to be who we are, right? And that's what we did.
Just have a good time.
Well, on the one hand, it's really tacky. It's a bit like a game show. But on the other, it is a sincere pledge of love. It's vows. It's a ritual. There's not enough love in the world, and if these people are in love, I say good luck to them. So that's Amsterdam. And to tell you the truth, I'm pleasantly surprised. I was expecting a city full of absolutely stoned hippies or something. I don't know what I expected, but what I found was a city full of life. I mean, this is the artistic capital of Europe. This is the crossroads or the cross canals of all realities. It's vibrant, it's creative, it's special. It's Amsterdam. And if nothing else, check out the architecture.